What's up, everyone? This is Chris here from Tune Tracks, and today we're going to talk about Jacen's leukemia, and we're going to give you an update on our channel.
Welcome to Tune Tracks Racing.
First off, I just want to say thank you for everyone who has subscribed all the way back from day one till right up to now. We just recently had an explosion of subscriptions, so I just want to say thank you to each and every one of you. This channel would be nothing without you guys, so again, we appreciate all the support we are getting, and without you guys, we wouldn't be here. Just wanted to give an update on Jacen's leukemia and what's going on lately. For those that don't know, our 4-year-old son right now is battling acute lymphoblastic leukemia. He was diagnosed since he was 2 years old. He just turned 4 recently. If you wish to learn more about his story, we have a link down below with a video that goes over exactly what happened to him, and we hope you find that informative. So as I said in the previous video, he has to go for an outpatient chemo session once every month. Every day we have to give him oral chemo. So there's not a day that goes by that he does not get chemo unless the doctor says otherwise. And again, once every 3 months, he will get a spinal injection along with his normal outpatient chemo sessions, and that is painful. And as I said before, I really hate seeing him go through this, but this is what he's got to do. So we actually had to do that this week, which brings us to the main point. He was scheduled to get all this done about 2 weeks ago. And when he went in and got all his blood work done, the doctors found out that his liver function numbers were a bit high. They told us not to worry. It's a normal side effect from taking chemo for prolonged periods of time. Basically, they told us just to wait a week, not to take chemo for that week, and let everything settle down. So when we went back last week, we found that, again, his numbers were a bit high. But the good news was they came drastically down. So even though they were still high, he was showing vast improvement, so there was nothing to worry about. So we went back yesterday, and he was finally able to get his chemo session complete along with his spinal injection. And I'm happy to say he went through that like a champ. The only part that gave him a little trouble was just the spinal injection, because again, that is painful. And as a 4-year-old kid going through that, he's such a champ. I've seen adults have trouble with this, and it's not exactly the most pleasant situation. I've had it done 3 times. I went to get it done 2 years ago, and they actually messed up the first 2 times. So I actually ended up getting 3 spinal taps when I was only supposed to be getting 1. And I'm just going to say that was not a pleasant experience. So to have Jacen have to go through this once every 3 months, he's just an absolute champ. The way he handles it, it's just really something to aspire to. You know, it's just, I just can't believe everything he's going through, and he's just going about it like nothing's happening. And you may have noticed that during those time periods, we have not really uploaded as much as we usually. Not only did my wife tell me to cut back a little bit, but I did want to upload a little bit more than I have been. But because of Jacen's situation, we had to make sure that everything was going smooth for him. We had to keep him out of trouble since he was not taking chemo anymore, so we had to keep an eye on him, definitely keep an eye on his temperature. And it was basically just a full-time job, and I really did not have that much time to upload. I managed to get a couple videos done here and there, so I just wanted to tell you that's why we have not uploaded it that much in a while, and I hope you understand. Of course, I think it's obvious that Jacen comes first. So now that he is back in the up and up, we will be uploading a lot more. Since Jacen is like one of their little prized patients at the hospital that we're attending to, and he was actually invited to meet the royal Thai princess in Thailand, since that's what we're currently living at. The nurses let us take a couple pictures, which usually you're not supposed to take any photography during the process, but they let us take a couple. I'm just going to insert one right here showing him getting his outpatient chemo treatment, where he usually just sits on a really comfortable chair. What they do is they give him the medicine through his port, which is a device that is implanted into his chest, which helps him get chemo and blood work done more efficiently. And as you can see, he takes it like a champ. He does not cry during this process. It's not painful, but again, for a 4-year-old, it's going to be a little traumatizing. The first time we had to get this done, let's just say he did not like it. But now we're glad that this is just another routine process for him, where he'll sit down, either try to fall asleep, or he'll look at his tablet that we give him just to occupy him. This whole process probably takes around like 20 minutes at most. It's pretty quick. The longest part of the day is just all the waiting and getting the blood work done, talking to the doctor. And unfortunately, even though this process only takes about 20 to 30 minutes, we are pretty much at the hospital for at least 6 hours. And the way he takes it, he doesn't mind, doesn't really complain at all. It's just really mind-blowing, especially when we had to do this 3 times in 3 weeks, and he just pretty much took it like a champ. And again, it's just amazing what these kids go through, and you see them all in a hospital having to go through this. And again, it breaks your heart seeing it, but it really lifts your spirit seeing them smiling and knowing that they're getting better. We're hoping sometime eventually they might actually let us film some of the process, just to give those that are curious on what goes on, like what he has to go through or what the parents have to go through. I know there are a lot of parents out there who watch this whose kids themselves are going through this, and it could be very, very frightening if you don't know what's going on or if this is like brand new. So we at least try and offer some insight on what's going on, some hope. We can beat this. We hear tons of stories every time we go there, and all the doctors telling us or the nurses telling us of all the patients that have beaten this. And we've actually had some families come back and share their knowledge with us on what they did or what they went through. And all that's very, very valuable for us. So if you do have any questions, feel free to comment down below. I'd be more than happy to answer to the best of my knowledge or to my experiences. And we are nearing the 1,000 subscriber mark. And then after that, we have to tackle the hours watched, which is some time away. But we are closer now to helping fight cancer even more, at least from our side, where we can help donate to children's cancer research. So again, thank you guys for making this possible. Like I said, this channel would not be here if it wasn't for you guys. And this will bring us to our next point about Jacen being on our videos for our channel. We are going to still have him in videos here and there. We figure we'll just make those videos child content. So we could still have him doing some Christmas videos, but again, we'll just mark that video kids content. We'll be sure to share the link on other videos so you don't miss it, because I know the notification will not be on for those particular videos, which is really strange. I really don't get the reasoning behind that from YouTube, but that's just the way it is. So now we gotta play along with the rules. And we'll also be posting those direct videos on our Facebook page. So again, if you do have Facebook and you are into that, just check out our page for Toon Tracks Racing, and the URL is listed in the description below. Keep in mind, Jacen will still be setting up all the races. He'll be behind the line, actually pulling the line to start the races. No pun intended there. So even though you might not see him in some videos, he's still the main part of it. He's the one still running it. He's still setting up the cars. He's still getting the cars. So you may even hear him in the background laughing or telling me what to do, because we know he is the boss. So I just wanted to keep you updated on that. I know without him, there's really no purpose for this channel other than donate to the children's cancer research. So since he's the main star of this channel, you guys are not here definitely to hear me or see me. Everything's about him. That's all that really matters. So we are going to try to keep him a part of this channel as much as possible. Hopefully there might be some kind of modifications to the rules coming up that would start January 1st, and he can be in all the videos, but right now we just got to play it safe. So I just wanted to tackle that point, which also brings me to, there are other channels doing hashtag adult diecast racing, which I think is awesome. I think 3D Bot Maker started it, so hats off to you for doing that. I know it's really important that some of our bigger channels like that are helping spread the word, since they can influence a lot more people than we can. We really don't have that many subs compared to some of these channels. So that's really awesome. And I just wanted to say that we would do it too, except it would be kind of awkward saying that we're adult diecast channel and then I have a 4-year-old running my races. So that would be a little weird on our end. So I'll just leave that for you guys to do. I am going to mark our videos in the beginning of our description that we are adult diecast racing. Even though Jacen's in the videos, but that's just mainly just to show the awareness for leukemia and that this can be conquered. And it's just to show people that he's having fun. And if he can have fun, that can show you that we can definitely beat this. This will bring us to our next point, which some of you guys might not like. I'm really, really sorry, but we're going to have to put our Toon Tracks Racing League on hold just for now. We just want to wait and see what's going on with the FTC COPA rules. We want to see how that looks after it settles. To be honest, these videos are taking a lot longer than I thought they would. And I want to definitely get more racing videos out per week instead of just one like I'm doing now. I must have said this 100 times, but you know that I have to watch Jacen. And I have to definitely keep a close eye on him. He's 4 years old, and not to mention that he's battling leukemia, so I can't devote too much attention to videos and all the editing work without keeping an eye on him. So I just want to simplify things. We do have another racing series in the works that's going to be a lot easier for me to do, and I think you guys are going to like it just as much, probably if not more. But if you are a fan of the Toon Tracks Racing League, we will most likely continue that really soon. Maybe in about a month after we get our extension to our house done. We are starting to take estimates to that, starting probably like 2 weeks, and hopefully we'll break ground soon and get that done probably late December. And then we'll have the permanent diorama set up, the track will be always set up, and it'll be a lot less work for us to do, and we'll be pumping out the races. So we'll be constantly giving you guys a lot of content to watch, and hopefully you find it enjoyable. And for the new series, it's going to be called Duel, and it's basically going to be set to like an old Western gunslinger theme, which I think is going to be pretty cool. If you follow our channel, you know I try to keep things unique. I just wanted to keep things fresh and spice things up, and I thought this would be a pretty neat idea. And I was just watching The Mandalorian, and it definitely influenced my idea. I had something like this planned for a while, but I couldn't quite put a theme on it. And then when I saw this, I came up with the idea, and I kind of thought that they would go pretty good hand in hand. So hopefully this pans out and you guys like it. We'll see. I am planning to start that this week. I might actually put up Choose Your Ride. What I'm probably going to do is have 4 cars per episode. We'll have 2 sets of races, which will be one-on-one, and the 2 winners will meet at the end, and we'll get a champion for the day. And then the winner would actually go on to the next video as we introduce 3 more cars. And as each car keeps piling up the win, their bounty on them is going to go higher and higher. And we're going to see which car collects. And I think that's going to be kind of cool. Again, it's just a trial idea just to see how it works. I'm just trying to keep the races simple so I can get more out per week. Again, doing the Toon Tracks Racing League, it was taking far longer than I thought. We still had plenty more games to go. And hopefully we can still finish it. Like I said, I just want to get that extension done with the permanent diorama set up. So this will be a lot easier to do. And with Jacen running around and me having the film, set everything up, and then do the edits, it takes a long time and a lot out of me. And like I said, my wife was yelling at me for, not really yelling, but she's pretty much telling me just to take it easy and take a break. Because I was up sometimes at 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, editing videos, going to sleep, and then waking up 3 to 4 hours later to take care of Jacen when he woke up. So again, I just wanted to give you guys an insight, and I hope you guys understand. I will try to finish the season, hopefully. I know it's been doing really well. It's been getting some of the most views that we had on our videos. So again, thank you guys for showing interest. And I really hope you guys do like the new series. So I just wanted to give you guys a heads up on that. For the new Choose Your Ride, which will be for Duel, that will be a whole separate category that will not go together with the Toon Tracks Racing League. I'm going to keep that separate. Like I said, I'm hoping I can finish it. If not, I might just have to modify the league a little bit just to make it a little bit easier on me. Because I said in, I think, a previous video that I'm pretty much doing this channel with one arm behind my back. I can't really do what I really want to do. So I'm trying to do the best I can under the circumstances. And I hope you guys understand that. And again, thanks for your patience. I know we do have another haul video coming up very shortly. I'm just waiting for 2 more pieces to come in the mail. And then I want to do that. And maybe either tomorrow or the day after that, I want to do the first of Choose Your Ride for our new series. And if the first couple episodes grew really well. We're just going to go full force into this and just keep the videos pumping out. Hopefully you guys like it. I definitely wanted to race some of the newer cars that are out, and I'm pretty sure you guys want to see just how fast they are, especially head-to-head with particular cars that you guys may like. So I figured that would keep things pretty interesting on the channel and keep things fresh. So I think that just about covers everything. Again, if you guys have any questions on anything, feel free to comment down below, ask. I always try to reply to every comment. Oh, and that brings me up to another point I forgot to bring up. For some reason, YouTube is worse than ever now at sending a lot of comments to spam. And I am just hopping and looking at comments now, and I'm seeing this little spam tab filled up with like 200 to 300 comments, and I was shocked. And I even saw comments from people that I even marked as always make their comments available, like do not mark as spam. And for some reason, YouTube dropped the ball, and the comments are still going to the spam folder. So please, if you comment and you don't see your comment, either try commenting again or hit refresh just to see if your comment came up. Like I said, I try to reply back to every comment given to me. So please do not think I'm trying to ignore you. I am one of those channels that do try to reply back to every comment. Right now we're not big enough, so that makes it easier. I know as you get bigger, it's going to become harder and harder. Like I'm still having comments on past videos I wasn't even aware of. Like YouTube never notified me. So if you ever post something and I don't reply, it's not that I'm ignoring you. I just didn't see it. So again, apologies. And I have a feeling this is probably costing me some subs. Like people are probably thinking I'm ignoring them, and that's not the case. So again, I'm really, really sorry. Hopefully they get this problem fixed. And I try from time to time to check back on old videos to see if there's any comments I missed. But again, as more and more videos are being made, it's becoming harder and harder to do. So I just hope you guys understand that. And again, it's not under my control right now. YouTube is doing this on its own. So again, apologies for that if you guys are making comments and it's just not becoming available. Okay, so I hope that explains a lot. I hope this explains why we haven't been uploading as much. Again, I don't plan to upload every day like we used to. My time has actually been busier and busier as Jacen's getting older. He's getting more and more active. He actually wants me to come draw with him, color with him. And, of course, you can't tell him, though. You got to go ahead and do it. And so it makes editing a little bit harder. But, again, as he gets older and older, he'll be able to help more and more with the channel, too. So I am looking forward to that day. So, again, I'll try to get at least 2 to 3 videos done per week. Mostly racing videos. I know we are a racing channel. We haven't been really posting too many races. I know before I said I would be getting on that, but since we had like a little complications with Jacen, it kind of made our schedule very hectic and unpredictable. So I wasn't able to record as many videos as I want. And like I said, you know, Jacen comes first. I think that's pretty obvious, and I'm sure all of you guys understand that. So we will try to get more racing videos out for sure now that everything is settled down. And I'm really looking forward to when we get our extension done, so then we can really go full force into the channel, set up the diorama. It'll be a lot better, a lot more professional looking videos coming out. And hopefully I can do this without my arm tied behind my back, so we can really get the content out that we want. We will be doing a lot more peg videos too. Now that Jacen's doing a lot better, he'll be cleared to go out even more. So expect to see quite a few more peg hunting videos in Bangkok. And even maybe we'll throw a couple little extra bonus videos of us traveling around Bangkok, or maybe some other places since Jacen is getting better. And we'll throw that into our little playlist of our little Thailand adventures. So for those that are interested in that, that'll give you something else extra to watch. Hope you guys enjoy. But until then, we will see you guys soon. And this is Chris from Toon Tracks signing off.